For centuries, the deep ocean has remained Earth's last true frontier. More than 80% of it has never been explored. No sunlight reaches these depths. No human has ever walked there. At 11,000 meters below the surface, pressure is so extreme that steel can collapse like paper. And yet, something lives there. It began with a signal, a low-frequency pulse detected far below known biological zones. At first, scientists believed it was mechanical, a malfunctioning beacon, an old wreck transmitting noise. But the signal repeated, perfectly timed, perfectly patterned. It was not random. It was intentional. A research vessel was deployed, equipped with deep-sea sonar and a reinforced submersible. The mission was simple: descend, locate the source, record everything. As the sub began its descent, light slowly vanished. Blue turned to black. Temperature dropped. Pressure increased. The surface world disappeared. At 3,000 meters, life became scarce. At 6,000 meters, only silence remained. And then, the signal grew stronger. The sonar began to distort. Readings fluctuated wildly. Something massive was interfering. Then it appeared. At first, only a shadow, a shape too large to be rock, too fluid to be terrain. The sub's lights struggled to define its edges, but the darkness had form. An eye opened, large enough to swallow the sub whole. It did not blink. It observed. Its skin was layered in armor, scarred, ancient, etched by unimaginable pressure. Bioluminescent veins pulsed beneath its surface, slow, deliberate. It moved, and the seabed trembled. Sediment rose like a storm. The creature's body stretched farther than sonar could measure. Hundreds of meters, perhaps more. Its gill-like structures opened and closed with rhythmic precision. It was not wounded, not aggressive. It was aware. The sub circled slowly, tiny, fragile. The creature circled back, curious, predatory, or both. For a moment, the abyss was no longer empty. Two species faced each other, one ancient beyond time, the other barely evolved enough to reach this depth. Then, something changed. The creature's veins ignited. Light traveled across its body like living lightning. The ocean floor cracked under its weight. Instruments inside the sub flickered. Power fluctuated. The signal spiked. It was not a beacon. It was communication. And we had answered. Slowly, the giant began to withdraw, its massive frame turning back into darkness. The glow faded. The shadow dissolved. And just like that, it was gone. The sub ascended, up through the black, through the cold, toward light. When it broke the surface, the world seemed smaller, calmer, almost fragile. Back in the lab, data was analyzed, every frame reviewed, every pulse measured. The signal pattern was clear, structured, repeating, not a cry for help, not random noise. a response. Days later, the ocean floor was silent again. No movement, no shadow, only darkness. Until a faint pulse reappeared, deeper than before, stronger. The sonar spiked. The red beacon blinked again. Something shifted beneath the sediment. Slow, heavy, massive. We thought we had discovered it, but perhaps it allowed itself to be seen. The ocean remains mostly unexplored, and now we know we are not alone in the abyss. And next time, it may not retreat.